Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode here on our single player world. We're back today and we are doing some stuff on the bell tower here. What we are probably going to get done is some stuff on the top there with the room that's going to be holding the bell. You can also see that I've completed majority of the circle that's going to be around there, and there's a few little bits and pieces we'll check out now. So let's just head up there and actually wait, let's not head up there, let's go back and down again and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. That's not really going to help us. If we go up there, that's not a very smart thing. So, as I said, I've done the outside of this. I've got it kind of working, but obviously we want to do some more stuff in here. Those edge bits are just a bit too sharp for me, and it just doesn't really work too well. So we'll fix that. It's not a big train smash. We'll definitely get back to it. And now, aside from that, what we're going to be doing, as I said, is we're going to be looking at building this tower completed, basically, today. And if we take a look from here, you can see that I've sort of laid out some points where we want to go up with some supports. And this room that I'm thinking of at the top here will be completely empty. Like, it's going to be a completely hollow room. You can see just down here at the bottom, it's pretty much, that's all we have to fix up. Just that little bit that I was just showing you there. Oh, yeah, nah, of course. Well, that's fantastic. Let's see if we can we fix it? Can we fix it? Yes. I think we got this. Let's see. Oh, nah. Oh. Yeah, we got this. Right, so let's get started up here. As I said, we've got these little bits and pieces here. This piece in the middle is probably going to get taken away. I just kind of put it there because I thought we would have it, but I'm not too sure about it just yet. So yeah, that's what's going to happen there. And what we can do now, let's just start going up a little bit with these. I'm not actually too sure how high we're probably going to go. We're definitely going to go higher than this. Yep. 3, probably even 4, but it's a bit late now. Let's just start with these here. But yeah, for today, what I want to get done is this entire piece at the top here, including the roof. The roof is actually probably the most important piece here. I mean, that's what's going to give this top level its stuff. I'm planning on not having too much stuff besides pillars on the top area here. Obviously, just because it's a bell tower and we want noise to be going around. So let's see how this is looking. We'll quickly jump down here, of course. And yeah, why is it looking? Yep. There we go. Let's looks a little bit out of place. It's probably just because the stuff on the right is a little bit higher than the stuff on the left. But yeah, that could work. We're gonna obviously have to add in a bit of other stuff, but that will definitely work. Yeah. Let's see if we can line ourselves up. I'm not too sure. Maybe I've gone off one side one way or something. I don't know, that seems to be the right amount of pillars, the right amount of blocks on either side. I'm pretty sure that is. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yeah. That is. It's very strange. Okay, well, aside from that, I think we're probably going to continue on the roof. With the roof, we're probably going to go with the similar shape of what we had on the bottom, with a bit of a peak, and we're going to go around the corners to another peak on the other side and another peak on the other side, if you get what I mean. Just kind of a pitched roof on the middles, and we want the in-between bits from the middles to all kind of circle the building in the same kind of circle that we got going on here. That's the plan, at least, and it's kind of what I'm thinking, like, whether or not we would make this a flat roof or pinnacle roof, I don't know, at the top, if you get what I mean. I don't know if these are the words, but these are the words I use, and they work quite well. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm not too sure which one we're going to go with. But overall, it's all about the challenge of whether or not we can build this roof. Remember, we're trying to challenge ourselves in these builds. Okay, obviously I need a bit of oak. I'm also going to need a bit of food. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've done a lot of stuff up there, but we're around here. I know you can see. Very familiar place that we've worked on in the past few episodes. And between this last cut, like when I did there, I went and got some food from here. And yeah, my computer kind of lagged a bit, so I decided I would reset it, like, hard reset it, because I didn't want to start. And, like, nothing was happening. Nothing at all. And this happened over here, where a few of these random chunks have just generated out of nowhere. Very, very strange. I was standing right in here, if that was, like, of any relevance. But you can see, obviously, a tree's generated here with the regeneration of this chunk. There we go, like there. There's another chunk over there. There's another chunk right in the middle of that. At least, you know what? I'm very glad it didn't do that to any of our buildings that I can see so far, like any of our stuff that we've built. Like, these are easy to fix, but it's just so strange. Like, look at that. Completely regenerated this. All in there. Let's actually just make sure this... It was the F3G? Yeah, you can see. In the chunks. Very strange. What else has happened? Let's, anything else? Oh. What is this one? That is so strange. Is this a 1.11 bug or something that has happened to me? Because, as I say, my computer did lag, but I'm fairly certain that's of the fault of an Adobe an Adobe program that caused me to lag. And yeah, that's very strange. I hope we don't find too many of these. It's quite annoying. But what we'll do, let's just head on back here. You can tell that I have done a very, very little bit of work on that. Oh, no, we missed it. Let's just, maybe we'll just walk up. We're at the top. Perfect. Now, let's get started on this roof quickly, because this is the main part of this top piece. That's what it will make or break the top. So, first of all, we need a way up, and I also collected those, by the way. We'll go like that. And we'll start with our roof. Now, obviously, we've got a very distinctive style of roof, which we have mentioned before, and that is to do like that. Very easy, and obviously it's something that I like. I think it's something that has become a part of this base, has become the real... I don't know, it's a real standout of what makes this area. So I guess we're going to stick with it. And that's how we're going to do that there. Oh, man, did I really... Nah, we'll get this. We've actually got one of these. Perfect. We'll put one there. And I want to get some of these, which I actually forgot to get while we were down there. There. Perfect. And we don't need that one. There we go. Got it. Alright, so we've got that. We'll just do one over here. One of these over here. To connect these two pieces of roof together, because it's very important we do that, because this is where the strange bits of this roof are going to come from, these bits over here. So we'll do this here, and just go to the middle, and go to the middle on this one as well, and then we can get going on actually building this roof. So there we go. Now the trick to this will be working out how we want this to connect, whether we want this to have a bit of a drop. In fact, we can explain this from down the bottom here. So, you can see we've got these pieces here that are going to be pointy. We want this to go around here. Now, we can have this go around and kind of dip down and up again. Okay. Now, yeah, we could have this go around and dip up again. Or we could have it just go straight. And I feel like dipping down and up again. I mean, we could even go up again, but I don't want to do that for this base. But yeah, I think we'll go down and dip back up again. So let's quickly fly back up there. There we go. Easy this time. And we'll try and just shape this out a little bit. There we go. Good. So if we go down around here, we'll just try something. Take it this way. This is something, actually, by the way, that we are doing right now, that I am not 100% certain of what I do when I do this. But I do something, and I eventually get it to work. That's just the way I do this. So, I couldn't tell you what it is, but it's something. And, okay, so we went like that. Yeah, and then that one goes like there. And we'll see this. Oh. Ooh, that hurt. Alright, so... One thing I notice when I do these sorts of roofs, when I kind of take it down like that, or shapes really, you can see it's kind of missing something from in there. You can tell that there's definitely needs to be something there. So we're going to have to put a so a slab there, a slab at the back there, and I think that will pull it together quite nicely. So we'll get onto that. Then we also have to now, this will be the next sort of struggle which we'll have with this, is getting the shape of the actual roof done. So I'll put in the middle bits, and then we'll get the actual shape going. Okay, so we're back, and I am going to get started on this top piece of the roof quickly. We're just going to try and see how we're actually doing the roof of this roof. You know what I mean? Like, we need to see what's going on, because all we've done now is we've created the side shape, but we haven't created the thing that we're going to be building to. And this is a little trick to how I get to build a lot of things. Not only roofs, but a lot of things. This is something that comes in really handy. Is if you've got something like this, which is done in quadrants, obviously a good idea would be to build in quadrants and then multiply around, so do this one, then do the next. And the other thing is to just kind of do this. You see how I'm doing this here? And I'm trying to build everything up to this. And I can always get rid of that in the future, but this gives me some sort of a reference point as to where we should be going. So what I'm going to first do here, obviously, will be just to simplify it, get rid of all these bits and pieces that are going to be getting in the way. And now what we're going to look at is how... Don't tell me. Yep, I knew we were going to fall. I knew it. It had to happen. There we go. Now that that's out of our system, let's see how long we can stay up here. So we'll go up again, of course. And now we're going to have a look at what we need. So first of all, in here, this is definitely going to need to have one of these. So you can see we're already going to start having issues with the fact that this over here isn't necessarily going to match up. So we have to be smart about the way we do this. We'll then just put in a thing over there, and see if we can work out a way of matching these up properly. Ooh, got rid of the wrong one. The next thing probably we can give a go, just putting these stairs on here. And obviously that matches up, but it's not going to work for us the whole way. So we might just do that there. Go one out, and you'll see why going one out could be somewhat useful. Do I have a torch here so we can continue at night? That's a full block. Good. And then we will grab those back again. That goes 2, 3. Perfect. And we'll go up. Oh, we'll have to do that one more, actually. And then we can go one more again. With... man. With those right over there. Perfect. So, as we go up here... should see it start to slowly kind of work together with the slabs and the stairs. You see that there? Kind of as seamless as we can possibly get it, I think. We'll go over here again. And this is actually, weirdly enough, I would say somewhat mathematical, I guess, to the extent that these will match up every half with a normal thing, with a full stair. At that angle. Oh, we're not going to be able to see it there. Let's just quickly take a nap. No. Okay. Good. So, what I want to quickly discuss is, by the way, well, this is with our next thing. Once we've got this done, we're going to get a bell in the tower. Obviously, that's something we need to have for a bell tower. And not only that... come on, you only need one more hit. Dead. Okay. Yeah, so once we've got that bell in, I plan on doing a few more things around that very close area. And obviously, we're up to now episode 145, which means we're a quarter of the way through this next 20-episode goal. And this is actually a question. This is definitely a question. Do you guys want to see more larger, detailed buildings? Or many smaller buildings? That's a question, as I say. If you guys are looking for more of these sorts of buildings, let me know down in the comments. We can always do more of these. If you're feeling like we should maybe go to a few more smaller buildings, we can do that as well. I mean, you know what? Larger buildings aren't the only way. Look at that. We had a really beautiful little building here. I thought this came out really fantastically. I love walking up to it, and that was small. So there's something to be said for both of them. I don't find that any one is harder. I don't find any one is any more, any better than the other. But I do enjoy doing both. So whatever you guys feel, we will consider and see what we can get up to. So that's just a little thing. Oh, why did we walk all the way up here? We did not need to walk all the way up here. We wanted to go back and check it out. I was imagining in my head a bit more of a peak on that roof. However, I'm not upset that we don't have one, because I think that this would be a bit of an interesting top of the roof. I'm actually going to go for it. I think this is something worthwhile trying. I know it's different, and I think that's almost what might might bring this together. It's a little bit flat, you know? And that could be a benefit to it. So I think what I'll do is I'll put in the rest of these, do the same thing again. And as I said, this is just a trick that I use, and I'm sure it's a pretty logical thing to most of you guys, but you know what? Logical things aren't always the thing you do. It's a very well, for me, I find it very obvious that sometimes something... Why am I doing that right there? I'm hoping that it was going to work. Yeah, sometimes the most logical thing in terms of building is not the route you take, and really that kind of messes me around quite a bit, and then I realized later on that why didn't I just do that? My life would have been so much easier if I just thought about it, which I did, and just did what I thought was the logical way of doing it, which was putting these out there, doing 4 quadrants and building each so that you can kind of keep your guide going. So we do that there, and what do we have next? We did one over there. Oh, but we're gonna have to do... Yeah, I remember we actually messed up that one. So we have to do like that, and we'll rebuild this roof. But yeah, that's just a little bit of a tip to make your building life a bit easier. Do stuff like this. If you're building something obviously asymmetrical, do it. If you're building something asymmetrical, you'll have to just kind of go with it. You know what I mean? You're not, obviously, by the pure nature of it being asymmetrical, which is like, obviously that means that there's no real symmetrical shape between stuff. If you guys don't know what asymmetrical is, it's different on the other side. So yeah, that's pretty much what I would suggest. If you guys don't know how to, if you guys get lost in your builds while you're building, definitely give that a try. So like you can see, there we go. We very easily just replicated what we wanted to do from the other one. And if it matches up to there, and there, which is exactly the same as that one there. And I didn't even have to memorize that. I just had to somewhat remember what we did on that one, and it kind of all built itself. Alright, so having a look at it from here, we've just come to chop a bit of spruce wood up, and you can see that it definitely is lacking, it's lacking a good pinnacle on this roof. So what we're going to do now is we're going to adjust a little bit. We're going to go take out, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll do another 3 there, take out that 1, 2, 3. Perfect, and you can see we were starting to get into the nitty gritty on the inside, but we might as well just stop that for a little bit and get the outside looking good. So we'll go there, get rid of that, and what the plan is to fix this up is that we are going to do our roof with another little mini roof coming out the top, similar to an idea that we had over here. We'll actually just fly over there quickly to give you some perspective. Right around here. This roof here, how we've got this coming out of this roof. Obviously, it's not going to be exactly the same, but that's how I kind of picture it to be. That it's helping it out to make the roof look a little bit more bulky and a little bit larger. So there we go, and we want this to be maybe even a little bit wider. I'm thinking we take out those there. Oh, not that one, but that's all right. We'll replace it. There, good. Right. And we'll take out those. And we don't even know. Maybe we're gonna put those back again. But for now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna test out a new idea. Now this new idea will be, obviously we'll have to make some supports going up here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And we've got those gone. Okay, so how am I thinking of doing it? I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're gonna do still in this type of fashion, like that, and again 3 up, and around here again 3 up and 3 up. Alright, so that means we can now go ahead and put in one of these similar roofs to what we've got here, but I think what it'll do is it'll just make it look a little bit taller and a little bit more detailed in terms of the roof, because it's far too plain of a roof that we had before to complement what we're trying to do here. So let's go up there, and we need some of those. In fact, we need to do that exactly like that. Perfect. So let's do this. And the only concern I have about doing this one right now is that it's going to come out looking a little bit too small for what we've just done. So hopefully this isn't the case and I'm just going crazy. But I feel like it might, and you'll soon find out. But let's go like that, that, and we'll just connect these up quickly. There, and... Alright, now those... In fact... Yeah, we're gonna have to go with just plain stairs here. Oh, well, we actually just need stairs for these, but I think overall... No, there we go. That could work. Then we'll jump down here. I think that'll look kind of cool. I know it's a lot of stuff happening up the top there, but I think that will actually work. I think it might need a little bit of refining at the connection between the two roofs, but I think that's exactly what we're looking for. So I'll put that in and I'll be back. Okay, so we're back, and you can see what we've done here. We've done something, and you might not be able to work it out from looking at it just there. So I'm going to tell you exactly what it is that we've done there. What we have achieved is to make this look a bit less awkward with that small tower that was coming out of the tower. And what we did was we moved them out one block, and we also dropped it down one block so that it wasn't as tall. And I feel like this, it has something to it, which I really like. I'm not too sure what it is, but there's something in there that I really like. The next stage will be for us to get a few more details on the outside. And what I'm planning on doing there is I'm planning on showing you guys that in the next episode. Because the detailing part of things is kind of a time-consuming thing. And it's got a lot of little bits and pieces. So I'll definitely walk you through that in the next episode. Let's just quickly get up there and I'll show you what's going on, hopefully, in a little bit more. Man, we'll make it. Yeah, by the way, with these, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a backup that I've had, and I'm going to use some structure blocks to get those back in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the world, going to find that chunk, structure block that, at least just the air, like the top bit of that chunk, because structure blocks are dumb. They won't let you do like a massive area, which is really annoying, but I guess there's probably some reason for that. We're going to get that in. We also, I realize, have lost some of our windmill, which is very annoying. So we'll get that back in. That one and the other one, I think that was all we had, those three. And hopefully that will not happen again. That's very weird. But yeah, what we've done is we've put in a little bit of a trim around here just to make it look a little bit more unique, I guess, or a little bit separate from the two roofs. And we've also finished off these roofs inside here as well. You can see they... that's not done. We have to remove that. You might not even be able to see what I'm doing. But yeah, guys. Oh, I've fallen down. What I'm going to do... And I've fallen down again. What I'll do is I'll see you guys in the next episode once I've got a bunch of this detailing done. And then we'll be adding in a bell, which I think will work very well from this extra high roof here now. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Let me know what you want to see about those houses, whether you want the smaller, not houses, but smaller things, bigger things, with a lot more detail, but they go for a longer period of time. I'll be very interested to know. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.